Hi everyone, it's Linnea for LDRS Creative, and I have another HSN throwback project to share with you. So this is a feature that we've been doing recently on our blog and YouTube channel, where I take some previously released HSN products and I show you how to use them in a video with a new card and a new tutorial. So today I'm using the Christmas Florals Stamp, Die, and Layering Stencils. I love this set because just like other stamp die and stencil combos from LDRS Creative, you're able to stamp multiple florals with one stamp, use the stencils, and then cut them out with the dies. Also, like other LDRS Creative products, you can use these stencils with or without the stamped outline. Today I'm going to be using them without the stamped outline, but I will show you at the end where you would take your stamp and line it up with the stenciled images. So let's go ahead and get started. I have stencil 1A here, and this is going to be the base layer of the greenery. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone, and instead of using traditional colors, mix it up a little bit. So instead of going with your traditional greens and reds, I'm going to use some kind of aqua teal blues and some pinks for this holiday card. It's something that's a little bit unexpected, but I really love the way that it turned out. So I started my first layer with Tropical Sea, and then I'm going to move on to another color of ink, and as I started layering it, I thought it was a little bit too light. So I'm going to grab a darker blue, and this one happens to be Bali Blue. And you're going to see as I am ink blending, I am being careful to gently apply the ink because there's lots of little layers in these greenery stencils. And I am also moving in circular motion, so I'm going to the left and then to the right, to the left, to the right, up and down, making sure that I get ink into all of those nooks and crannies. Once that's done, I'm going to bring in stencil 2A. That's going to be the first layer of the berries. And I'm not sure if you can see, but these stencils do have etched lines in them to make it easier for you to line up all the layers. And this first layer is going to be my lightest pink. I'm using Soft Kisses hybrid ink. And again, stenciling in a circular motion to make sure that I get a good coverage and a nice flat layer of ink onto that stencil. I'll peel that off and bring in my last stencil, stencil 2B, and this is going to be my darker color. Now you could go with a darker pink if you wanted, or even a purple would be pretty, but I went with a super light red color, and this is Lipstick Jungle. I'm going to add this last layer on, and when I peel off this stencil, you're going to see my completed florals. And in no time at all, I have 5 of these floral greenery pieces that you can use on your cards. So here's where if I wanted to have the outline, I would grab that single stamp from the Christmas Floral Stamp set, and I would stamp it right over the top. But you can see here, you don't need to have it. I'm going to grab the Christmas Floral die, and this is one die, just like how the stamp is one stamp, and each of the stencils are able to stencil all 5 pieces. I'll line that up and run that through my die cutting machine, and just like that, I have 5 individual little sprigs that you can use as embellishments, accents, or to build a wreath, which is what we're going to be doing today. I went ahead and I repeated this process 5 more times, so I have 6 of these florals. I'm not going to end up using all of them. I'll keep them in the back of my stamp pocket to use for future projects. I grabbed a piece of pattern paper from the McKenna Christmas 12x12 paper pack, and this is also available on the HSN website. I will link that down below along with the rest of the products I'm using in this video. And I cut it down to 4 by 5¼ inches, so it's slightly smaller than an A2 card and will layer nicely onto a card base. And I'm just going to start arranging these florals. I chose just one of the sprigs from that stencil and stamp set that I did, but you could use and mix and match a whole bunch if you wanted to. I'm going to be positioning these on the top right and the top left of this circle that I cut from a die in my stash. I stamped a sentiment from the Christmas Floral Stamp set right in the center with Raven hybrid ink. Then I'm going to layer these on and add some foam tape at the back of that circle and place it in the center of my card, towards the top center. I finished off the card by adhering a few gems here and there for a bit of sparkle, and this throwback project is finished. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you again next week for another HSN throwback project. See you then. Bye.